Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Merry Christmas to all of you. Today I have a quick video to you to show what's up guys, King Wrestler, welcome back to the channel. Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy 25th of December. Today we're gonna open up some brand new Matchbox single malls that I found at my local Walmart a few days ago. These are the last cased for 2024. They are the end case, I believe, from Matchbox. In this one we have a few models. We have a lot of recolors, and yeah, so without further ado, we're gonna take a look at all of these. This is the first one, the Ford F-150 Lightning. This one's in a matte black color, and all of these vehicles will be opened up on today's video. I have a few extras I kept in the package, especially the newer model, like this blue Chevrolet Silverado EV, which is new for this year. The Plymouth Coupe 1941 is also a new color for this batch. This is a kind of a beige yellowish color. Interesting. I think next year it's gonna be a recolor in black. It's gonna be nice for the doing a police custom. This one is the Koenigsegg Gamera from 2021. This is kind of a strange looking supercar, almost like a sedan. But anyway, this one's recolored in the teal color. The Jeep Wagoneer from 1964 in white. This is a, I believe, a throwback from an older casting that Matchbox used to have back in the 60s. This one has a green interior, which is interesting for the debut model. Hopefully, one day we'll see a two-tone paint job of this one, and probably in the collector's line. That will be cool. New casting for this year, the Fiat Topolino. This is not a vehicle that I really like. I think this is an insult to the actual classic Topolino, but we're gonna take a look at this one because it's a new model. The Volvo 240 from 1986 in maroon red is pretty cool. I think this is the second color for this casting. It was last year was in blue. The Mazda 3 in kind of a bronze color, recolor. The Ford Mustang Coupe 2019. This one's in black with gold rims, which is pretty cool. This is also a new model, the Fiat Alfa Romeo Tonale, in a nice green color. Looks almost the same green as they use for the Quadrifoglio, the models, the high performance vehicle. So we're going to take a look at this one. The 1975 Chevrolet van is back in the lineup. This is a available casting from Matchbox. This one has a very nice tempo on the side. It says Rough Rider Mobile Dog Spa. Interesting. So Flora, this one's gonna be for you. What do you think? Anyway, so nice van. Happy to see this one back in the lineup. And I'm happy to see that the DNM seems to change the casting to reduce the cost, because they often do that with the vehicle that have a lot of metal on the lineup. The 1960 Chevrolet El Camino is also back. This is the second color, I think, for this guy, in the metallic light blue with the red interior. Also new color, the Chevrolet Camaro convertible. Nice blue with red with white stripes. And another new casting, the Ford Fiesta Mark II. This one is interesting. Unfortunately, it's kind of ruined with this ugly post in the back. And this one's a right-hand drive car. I did look at every single other ones that I found on the pegs, and there's no variation with one on the left-hand drive. So this is a 100% European casting, which is interesting. And a bonus, I found this guy on the pegs. This is not a 2024 model. This is a Ford Taurus Interceptor. This is the unmarked version. And this one's actually from, what's this, 2021. Somebody must have returned some of these, or they were case they left in the back store they didn't found, and then they finally put on the pegs. So I'm happy to find this one, because I think this is the first time they did the Ford Taurus with the full tempo on the front and the back instead of just the side. And yeah, pretty nice addition. I actually found 2 of these, so I have one carded, and this one's gonna be my Lucy. Alright, so now let's open up all of these cars. Alright, so let's start with the new model first. Let's take a look at this Chevrolet Silverado. Ooh, this one's pretty thick, stuck in the blister, interestingly. So this one came in a nice blue paint job. It does have the Silverado EV tempo here on the side of the door. Let's see if I can zoom with the camera. Hopefully you can catch that detail. This one have the plastic roof, which is a feature I don't really like on the newer Matchbox models, but I think they do that mainly to reduce the cost of the metal on the vehicle. This one has some tampos right here on the side, unfortunately not completely on the back. This one have the 6-spoke wheels with the little rub on the outside. You do have front tampos on this one, the Chevrolet logo, and I think this is Z21. Yeah, looks like it. So yeah, pretty cool casting. I don't think I'm gonna collect every single release of this guy, but this blue one will definitely join the collection for the first new model release. Let's take a look at this hideous looking Fiat. This is probably the only one I'm going to collect for my collection. And oh my god, this blister here is so stuck with the glue. It's kind of difficult. I kind of remember me the older Major blister. They were also pretty gluey. Anyway, so this is the Fiat. As you can see, pretty weird car. Do have some basic details like the license plate, the tail lights. Also, this part here is tampo in. Got those metal bars here that kind of makes the door interesting. This piece here is plastic. The rest is die-cast, which is interesting. This is quite a heavy guy for being that small. And you have the headlights tampo in the Fiat tampo here with the Topolino on the front. This is the base with the details. So yeah, not really my thing. I think they're trying to make a more friendly looking car, a bit like the Citroen that they did, the weird one. They were small like this to add line up, and also because this one's an EV, so it's fit the green car that they probably have to make in the lineup now for the vehicles. Anyway, Alfa Romeo Tonale. This one is new for this year again, model. Again, I don't want to get out of the blister that easily. This one's cool. I like it. Definitely make a change from the usual US and the German SUV that we'll see on the lineup of Matchbox and Hot Wheels. Definitely like this Alfa Romeo better. Looks way more sexier, especially with this front that's quite resembling Giulia, to be honest. These wheels, I think they're okay, not the best choice, I will say, but they work. I mean, and on the back we have the Alfa Romeo logo with the nice prints for the tail lights, which is pretty cool, and of course this very nice green paint job. Last new model to take a look at is this Ford Fiesta. This one was easy to open. Nice little guy. As you can see, not really accurate for the scale compared to these vehicles, but anyway, this little guy is pretty cool. You have the full front tampos here, also the back. Only downside of this model is this big ugly post, like I showed you on the blister not too long ago. The interior on the front looks to be pretty cool. You have the correct molded steering wheel. It's not just a big tube that they usually do. And yeah, pretty nice casting. I think this one's also going to be in Recolor in the first batch of 2025 with a green similar to this one. Probably more metallic actually, but looking forward for the next new color for this one. Alright, now let's jump with the Recolors. Let's take a look at this F-150 first. In black. Let's put this blister away. This is a pretty cool looking truck. And if you do, you want to do a police vehicle with this one with white doors, pretty easy to customize. Like the front on this one, it looks very crisp. Interior also looks pretty cool on this one. Nicely molded dash. Ford logo embossed into the back panel, which is interesting, with the little Ford logo here, and the bar for the tail lights. So pretty cool guy, and a nice addition for the collection of pickup trucks. All right, the Koenigsegg Chimera. You want to speak of a disproportionate car? This is probably one of them. There is no way that this makes sense. This car is so much larger and wider than the F-150, but it's Matchbox, so you can see this is not true 1/64 scale. It's just scaled to blister, and sometimes it just doesn't look right at all. And this is one of them with this car. The rest, the execution seems to be pretty cool. I kind of wish that this car had side mirrors. Will look a little bit less weird and just don't have it anymore. But anyway, so again, front tampos, rear tampos, no engine print or anything for this one. Will probably be nice to see in the future, maybe a collector's edition or something like that. Pretty basic base also, not much details under the casting, but anyway, nice color. The 1941 Plymouth Coupe is next. This one has the chrome base, which is a cool touch. I think it always should be like this with classic cars. Unfortunately, they didn't make a chrome base for the El Camino, but they did for this one. And this is the base. This is the car. Whoops, looks like one of my wheels is a little bit crooked. Hopefully it's repairable. And yeah, looking forward for more color of this little fella here. Let's take a look at that crowd killer. Just kidding. Mustang. This one in black with gold rims. Pretty cool. Get your GT emblem on the back. And your classic headlights for this vehicle. Otherwise, just a black Mustang, so it's kind of average. But I mean, the casting execution is pretty cool, though. I really like the version they make in green. Looks like the Bullet Mustang to me. I think I bought 2 of those back in the day because I really like the version. Alright, the Jeep Wagoneer in white. This one have a tow hitch, so if you have a trailer, you can attach it back on this vehicle and you can drive around with this vehicle. Again, front headlights. My camera doesn't want to focus very well. Come on, man. This is the back. This one has the disc wheels. They are typical for the police vehicle. Don't see them too much on these classic SUVs, but I think that they do fit well. Again, this one also have the big ugly post in the back because they no longer do the assembling with the base attached to the back with the license plate. It's unfortunate, but I think this is a US law now that requires the toys to be more how can I say that, secure for the kids. So unfortunately they have to do it anymore like that. Anyway, so let's move on with this Chevy van. Another thing I never understand with Matchbox is why they add this extra blister, this extra piece of plastic in the blister. It does not make sense to me. And it's also very strange that they are always marketing with, we want less plastic in the blister and less piece for the environment, but they still add this extra part, so don't really know what's the point of this doing there. But anyway, so this is the graphics on the side of the van. I think it's pretty cool. Like the metallic light blue on this one, and it's still the same van that they used back in the day, and it's pretty cool. They didn't change it. I like it like this way. They should keep always like this way also. All right. Oh, the Ford Interceptor. Yes. Let's open this one up. So silver one. Yeah, kind of gunmetal one. Interesting. Police wheels, light bars and push bars, which is strange for an unmarked unit, but I guess they don't want to change the casting just for making a unmarked unit. You can see the interior. I think the glass is a little bit too low on this one, and we cannot see the police computer from this side, but I think, oh yeah, there we go, you can see it now. Full tampos on this one in the back, which is the first time for this casting, and it is pretty nice. Also for the front, and yeah, a nice addition for my police car collection. The Volvo, pretty cool casting. I like this one. This maroon fits perfectly for this car. I kind of wish they use an older classic wheel for this casting instead of this 6-spoke, but anyway. Again, back tampos. This one seems to have a Matchbox California style plate, and this is the front. And yeah, overall pretty nice car. Interior seems to be also pretty cool for this guy. So it looks like they all finally start to put more effort into the newer casting in Matchbox. The Mazda 3 is next, and again they put this extra piece on the blister. Figure out why, I don't understand, but anyway, nice car. Again, front and rear tampos. This one have a nice black mesh grille. This one have the dark chrome wheels. Let's see the interior, and yeah, pretty nice car. I think my favorite version is the red one so far. Camaro. I think I lost count on my collection of how many Camaros I have, but this is definitely a nice version with the white stripes. Fortunately, no tail lights on this one, but you do have the front headlights. It's pretty cool. Like the 5-spoke white wheels, it kind of stands out the car a little bit. And yeah, pretty nice car. This one seems to have a weird paint chip on mine on the passenger door. But anyway, Camaro. And the last one is going to be this El Camino. I think this is the first time I opened up this casting, because the first release was in kind of a metallic pink, light pink. But the problem is I only found one of the car and never been able to find a second sample to open up. So now I am finally opening this casting up for the first time. Really disappointing that they did not make a chrome base for this one, and same for this guy. Seems to have used almost the same shade of gray for the base, and yeah, pretty disappointing. But and also no front headlights. I guess it's because they made this chrome accent here on the side. But anyway, nice print on the back. Kind of similar to the Chevrolet Impala from the same era. And yeah, so that's it. That was my mainline Matchbox unboxing, the last case for 2024. Let me know, guys, which one is your favorite. I'm gonna exclude this Interceptor because it's not from this year. But anyway, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the next unboxing video.